Hello everybody. So it's time to look at formal long division. So we've got Fluent in 5 here, so could you have a look at that? You've got your 5 questions here, and could you please pause it because I'm going to be going on to the next one in just a moment. Okay everybody? Okay. So here are your answers. I hope you got them. So just check that you did. Brilliant. I'm going to move on to the next one, so pause if you haven't. Today we are going to be looking at doing sharing out of money or anything else, sharing out anything between something that is a 2-digit figure. So then we have to think about how we do it. We can't use short division. That's 1 digit, and we do our bus stop and everything else that we know. But we're looking at 2-digit figures here. So what calculation do we need to use? See how your family can help. Hopefully you've watched this clip already, which I put on the learning letter, so you know all about it. Let's see how much you can remember. So it was dad, mum, sister, brother. But can you remember what they stand for? And that order is really, really important as well. So dad was divide. Mum, remember what that was? Oh, sorry, the wrong direction. Multiply. Mum was multiply. Sister was subtract. And brother, beginning with B, what did we do? We bring down. And you'll see how this all works because we're about to do a long division. Okay, everybody. So here we have what we are doing here, and we're going to have a look at this. So put this in the corner for us to remember. Dad, divide, mum, multiply, sister, subtract, brother, bring down. And we've got over here some things that we're going to need to start working out of the 32 times table because we're dividing this number here by 32. So we're going to have to start working out the 32 times table. I would normally recommend that you do about 4 and then wait to see whether you need any more. You generally always need that number, but whether you need any more or not depends on the actual division that you're doing. So let's start by working these out. So 1 times 32, well, that's fairly obvious, that's 32. 2 lots of that, we can just double it. So that's 64. 3 lots, well, that's 2 lots and 1 lot, so we can add them together. So that will be 96. And 4 lots, well, we can look at that. We can either add on another 32 from here, but I think what I'm going to do is to go to 2 lots and double it, because double 2 is 4, so double 64 will get us our answer there. So double 64, that would be double 60, that's 120. Double 4, that would be 8. So that's going to be 128. So let's get started now. Okay, so divide. So how many 32s are there in 68? We need to look at 2 digits because we're dividing by 2 digits. So how many 32s in 68? Well, we can do more than that. We can go down to here and get 64, can't we? Because that's too big. So we can put our 64 here, and that's fine. And how many of them did we use? Well, we used, looking at the multiplication, we used 2 lots. Now, was it 2 lots just from the 6? No, it was from the 68 because we got 64. So the 2 needs to go on top of this one. You can put a 0 over that one, or you can leave it blank. It's whichever you prefer that helps you get the right answer and keep accurate. So, everybody, the next thing that we need to do is to look at doing a subtraction. So, it's a little bit like when we're doing this here, and we say to ourselves, okay, well, how many do we have left that haven't been divided up yet? We do the same thing, basically, but rather than writing 64 up in the corner, you can get very confused with lots of extra numbers up there, so we write it underneath instead. So 6 times 6 is 0. You can write it, not write it again. It's up to you. So this is the subtraction bit. 8 take away 4 is 4. Now, normally we would go and write the little 4 up there, wouldn't we? Because we'd move it on because that 4 hasn't been divided by 32 yet. But instead, as there's so many numbers, instead of putting the 4 up there by the 8, we bring down, there's the brother, we bring down the 8 down here. And instead of thinking how many 32s in 48 over there, we just bring it down and do the same thing. How many 32s in 48? We need to divide it. So let's see. 32, we can do that. 64, no, that's too big. So it's going to be 32. We can use up 32 of them, can't we? So we have done 32 of them can be used when we're sharing them out or dividing them. So now we need to go on to the next one, multiply. So how many of those did we use? We used one lot of 32. Now we need to go on to sister, so we need to subtract this and find out how many of them. I know I'm just doing it with pen, but if you could please do it with a ruler, it looks so much better. We need to do another subtraction to find out how many of these have not yet been divided by 32, and they're going to need to put back into the number to be able to see how many we still need to do, to be able, because those haven't been divided by 32 yet. So 8 divided by 2, so take away is 6, and 4 take away as 16. Now, as I said, normally we'd write them up there, but with 2 digits, it just gets really busy and complicated. So instead of putting the 16 up here, we bring the 0 down to actually still make it the 160. So that's going to come down here. And we need to start all over again. So back to Dad and divide. Well, we haven't got anywhere near 160 yet, so we need to do another one, and we need to be thinking about what we are actually doing. So we need to, let's see, can we make 5? We need to put another bit of calculation on there. So 32 and that. Well, that's going to be 100 and something. You might want to do a little sum at the side. All right, just to help you make sure that you've got your right answer. I know I'm not doing it with rulers or anything, but it doesn't matter. Yes, it's 160, exactly. So here we know that we can use the 160 and then multiply. How many lots did we use? We used 5 lots. So when it says multiply, you don't have to do any multipliers. It's going and checking to see how many groups you've used. So now we need to subtract to see how many are left over. Yep, even when it's the same number, you need to do that to show that it is 0. And that means that every single bit of the 6,880 has been shared out, because there is nothing that still hasn't been divided by 32. It's all been divided. Sometimes we do get remainders, and you can put a remainder, so like that was a 1, you'd put remainder 1 up here. Or even better, you could say, well, it's 1, but we still haven't divided it by 32, so you can do 1 divided by 32. So that will be the fraction left over. Other times we can do decimals, and you know what to do. You put the decimal there, put the 0 here, and then keep going, just like you do with any division. Okay, everybody, so this is how we do our division that we've been looking at for long division. So now we're going to be moving over to your actual go of doing some yourself. So, guided practice. So I'd like you to have a go in this. So underline guided practice, write it and underline it in your book. And if you normally do most work, could you do? Sorry, I've done that the wrong way round, everybody. Totally ignore what I'm saying. I've put that the wrong way round. If you normally do some, could you do A, please? And if you normally do most, could you do this, please? Because you'll be doing long division today. So could you do either A or B in your book? now. So divide by 3 if you are some and you're doing short division today, and divide by 21 if you are most and you're doing long division today, please. If you manage to get finished on most doing the divide by 21, there is an extension here with number 2 that you can have a look at as well, just to make sure that you really do know what you're doing. I am about to go on to the next slide and show you the answers to these ones, everyone. So just pause it and make sure that you have finished your work first. Remember, everybody, if you do get stuck, think back at this method, look and see where it is on the video and where it is, and you can always rewind back to that point. So have a look and see what the time is and what you can do, and you can always go through that method back again to when I was explaining it if you get stuck during the lesson. So on with the answers. Here are the answers, everybody. Hopefully you've got them right. If you haven't, don't worry about it. Really important thing is to have a look at it and see, where did you go wrong? Is there an obvious thing? Maybe your times tables were slightly out when you did your 3 times table or your 21 times table. Have a look and see where you think you've made an error. Can you make it get the answers that's here so that you can see where it was that you get wrong, so that you actually make sure you don't do that when we're carrying on with the independent work. Okay, everybody, so here's your I work. There are 3 questions here to start off with. Most you're starting off with these 3. Some you're starting off with these 3. And then it is Maths on Target page 18 or page 16. But in actual fact, I have saved it for you. And it's all on the same work, and it's just called Maths Division for today. All right, so it's just all of you have got it on the same one, both of you, most and some, and all of the answers are on the same sheet document in the resources. So have a look at that and see what you can do. If you get stuck, do go back to what we were doing together when we did the dividing by 32 and think about what you need to do next. Okay, everybody. Good luck, everybody. Bye.